I think we're just about ready to take on the next Sunward Isles boss. We were waiting for, like, one thing. And I think this was the week we were supposed to be ready. Enters Kiss, blind amount when applied, -2 damage, full 1. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually quite nice. -2 damage, but that's, yeah, it's not too shabby. I can respect that. Okay. Wait a party here. Were they going out or did they just finish? They just finished. Okay. Cool. So, what were we taking for this one? That's who was it we were waiting on? The Godchild was one of them. I think we were also debating if we... It's champion level 5, not level 6, so... Our level 5 should be okay. So I think we're going to take the Godchild. We were trying to level somebody up, but I don't remember who it was or if they got leveled up or not. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're okay. We just gotta pick who we're taking. So I have no idea what to expect here, only that it's a vengeful spirit. Hey, Snow Kamea? Snow Kamea? Oh god. Hi, how you doing? Friday's your Thanksgiving since you're working today? That's fair. I know a couple of other folks who celebrated it day after, or some actually do it a day early. They're real rebels, so. Your service at work sucks, can't seem to see anything. Oh, it feels bad. No snow. Hey, Grunt, how you doing? It's a person, not just snow. Yeah. Not that kind of snow, Grunt. Not that kind of snow. You worked last night, too? I see, you're definitely the day after, folks, then. Alright, that's fair enough. I've done it a time or two. I've had to. Few years back. In fact, I think it was twice in a row. We did it the Friday after. One time, we were really rebellious, and we waited 3 days. We did it on... Was it 3 days? No, we did it on Saturday. Friday, Saturday. Okay. Yeah. We did it on Saturday, so 2 days. But at that point, everyone was working. Nobody could get off. So we just had to... We had to wing it. Do it a couple days late. You worked from Friday to today, 3 off after tonight. Oh, that's nice. Three days off. That's nice. I always appreciate a 3-day weekend. Sorry, Snow. Thought BG was yaying over the existence of snow, which you vehemently don't like. When it melts and everything is muddy and shitty and disgusting. I agree with BG. I don't mind snow itself. I don't mind shoveling it or working around it or anything. But when everything gets sloppy and muddy and everything in the spring, it's a little less enticing at that point. Here in Canada, you just save money. But I'm a Floridian. What the hell do I know? I haven't lived up north since I was a wee child. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Screw it. We're going in. So, who are we taking? I think the Dueling Kitty's probably a safe bet. Honor Heart is obviously a safe bet, but we do have snakes. The snakes are back, so I'm not sure about taking the snakes into this. The last boss level for Sunward Isles, we barely scraped through. Then again, it's because we fought an extra mini-boss, so... you know, your mileage may vary on that one. So I'm debating if we take... we're definitely going to need a stress healer. It's probably going to be BG. Take the Mambo in. The Mambo and the Godchild, they just always seem to go out together. Particularly these two. Dueling Kitty. Okay, so our last choice is either we could take Chesty LaRue, which is probably a fairly safe bet, especially if we run into something that heals. Sneaky Snacks. Yes, indeed. Mike would probably be okay. Although, with the extra Torchlight management going into something unknown, I'm a little less confident on that. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be... Oh, we could take Hyorin Mar. We'd have to run... With what we've got here, we're best off running the Bird of Prey build. Which is actually fine, because this party shuffles forward just fine. So we could take Hyorin Maru. Hyorin Maru hasn't gone out in a while. My only concern with that is we're a little squishy at that point, and I don't know if the payoff is there. I'm still not entirely up on the new Thorn after their riposte changes, so we'll have to keep testing that out. Honor would be safer in general, but more dangerous in regards to the snakes. Let's say cured. That's fine. A new friend. Our new friend's a total jerk. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Well, not the first time, you know? Not the first time. Let's say Bird of Prey. Okay, hold on. And probably Unwavering. Just cuz. Going into something new and dangerous. I'd rather take that over any of the other options. We definitely want Cougar's Leap in case we get into a situation where we can't Bird of Prey because it's only first position left. So. Hey, of course, how's it going? New friend is what? Their name. They're a total jerk. I was making a joke. It was a joke, BG. It was a joke. It was a joke. It's always a joke. Okay, so there's our party. There's a... what trinkets do we want to take? Okay, that's a good idea. But what else? But what else? We don't have an Ancestor Scroll, do we? No, we don't. Of course not. That would be too easy. 36 HP versus 24 HP. Okay, you get to take the map, I guess. Not ideal. I probably would have rather taken maybe Crest of the Tory, or actually this would have been nice too. Even this would have been very nice. But somebody's gonna take this damn map, and it's probably not gonna be the child because I'm afraid for her life. So Mambo takes the map. I guess what I could do is we could drop the cleansing crystal to take this instead. Accuracy and stress healing done. We increase the chance of our party getting surprised, though. This party, for the most part, can handle it. The only major issues are if the Mambo hits first position or the Thorn hits fourth position. Which is 2 people in 2 positions. Yeah, that's a pretty high likelihood. Yeah, let's not get ambushed. Let's not do that. You're just too blind to see the thing that pops up. Not your fault, Joe. I ain't taking fault for it. You can't make me. I won't do it. Okay, so that's fine. We'll take that. Let's get the child stuff here. Where is... It's up here somewhere. Did I forget to... I think I did. I think I forgot to unequip people. Sure did. There's the child stuff. There you go. There it is. Oh, man. Alright, well, that's good. At least I didn't get everyone figured out and then finally remember. So, I think we want dodge on her. They're about the same. But we definitely want the higher speed on her so she has a better chance of going first, which I'll... hell? Ah, okay. Alright. You a fast one. Alright, we'll give her this... That way she's got the extra dodge to help with her riposte, because if she gets hit, period, now she's out of it. It's no longer just a 33% chance. If she takes a hit, she's out. But as far as I'm aware, it no longer takes her turn to apply it, so... It's basically a free action after the first round, I think, if I remember right. So we don't want to rely as much on the riposte bonuses here, because she's not going to be able to riposte nearly as much. So, instead of going with the Marlene's head... Should I go for accuracy on her, maybe? Give her a focus? We don't want to lose a dodge. It's kind of antithetical to what we just put on her. Crit chance, though. It's nice. She's all melee. Get a little accuracy, a little melee. That amount of accuracy is probably not, you know, the most impactful for her, unfortunately. We could give her the Loner's Signet Ring. The downside is this did lose value, because you're not going to get as much stress healing out of it. And you're going to take, yeah, you're going to take a lot more than you get out of it. I mean, we can give it a shot. It is speed and damage, but we lose the accuracy. Do we need the accuracy? Now that's a question. Upgrade this. Good question. Hey, Jake, how you doing? That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Orange? That's because he's Comrade Burnside now. We changed names. Hey, Honor, how you doing? Hope you've had a fantastic day. I've had I've talked to some family today. It's been a nice day. Getting all the peeps here today? I don't think this... I mean, the crit chance is nice, but I don't think the accuracy is actually going to matter. I don't think you bother taking anything under 10. Anything under 10. It just feels like a waste, you know? So what's... Gain... How much accuracy does it gain? Plus 20? So it's still only 90 accuracy. Only 90. Only 90. Good God. So that would put it up to 95. What's the difference between 90 and 95? Nothing. Yeah, so whatever. We'll take the Loner Signet Ring. We'll try that. Gives her more speed, which is always good. So we'll just give this a shot. I don't think there's a point in putting accuracy on her unless you're taking a Jester. In which case, there probably is a better argument for it, but... yeah. I wonder if this overrides. On skill hit cancels riposte. Does that override the when you get hit thing? So riposte never falls off? I'm curious about this, but this is not the time to be testing it. Because I wonder if that just overrides the general... Because if that's the case, then I would consider throwing this on with Marlene's head. This here. Relying on basically playing her how we used to. But instead of, you know, basic attacking... because we don't want to hit the enemy, I would probably rely more on, say, Blossom or Harken. Actually, Harken, not probably a good idea. That's definitely not Harken. Never mind. We just spam Blossom. Actually, I can't because we got to be in defensive stance for that. So basically, we mark. Yeah. Although that's technically a skill, so... okay. Alright. I guess that's playing to a lack of accuracy, but that's not the case with this character. Now that I sit here and think about it and talk it through, I don't know. I guess this is definitely if you're going for more of a bleed party, you know? Yeah, on skill hit, not on attack hit. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so that's her gear. What about you? You're not too bad. We could take the Sky Hunter. 7% crit on the first round, dodge if in position 1, speed if in position 4. That's all pretty solid for what we're doing. This is basically designed for the build exactly that I'm running. When you're in front, you're less likely to be hit. When you're in back, you're more likely to go first on the following round just to get that burst through. But this one, once you just start back here, that's not, I mean, that's not the end of the world. We could definitely start in the rear. In fact, I probably should, technically speaking. But why does it do that? I remember it doing that when I first started playing. This definitely happened after a patch. I just don't remember which one. But you'll pick somebody up and start dragging. It's only the first time you do it. It's like the game's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then just decide, oh, so you want to pick that? You don't want this person. Let me move them back over here. Yeah, it's only the first time you do it. Each time you come back to the hamlet. Otherwise, it's all fine from there on out. I think this started around the time COM released, didn't it? That started happening? I don't know. It didn't happen prior, I don't think. Turns out you can't count too, so you trouble for that anymore. Alright, cool. What'd you forget to count properly? Me, I use a calculator. I had to do a check in a class to get a head count. You counted 9 people. But turns out they were... just tell them you were getting double vision for a second. That's my go-to when I miscount by 17. Anyway. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing delightfully. Be on lurk mode today. Gonna be rushing through Pokemon Shield. Alright. Most of my friends are playing Pokemon Shield right now, it feels like. And the ones that aren't are bitching and complaining about the other ones talking about it since they don't have it yet. Hello, Condoriano, how you doing? Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Alright, so with him, if we're going to do this, do we take Sky Hunter? Do we? It's interesting. Did we use it once? We haven't used it yet since we got it. I kind of want to try it. I just don't know if this is the time. I really don't think this is the dungeon for experimentation. That was the problem. Really not comfortable experimenting in this dungeon. So, in like a boss fight, this is far less useful. Because the crit on the first round is less impactful. The move resist could be a problem. It could definitely make it more difficult to actually get our thing going if the boss has any move skills. Dodge against the boss typically less useful as well, as they tend to have more accuracy. The speed would still be useful, though. I don't think against the boss this is the right item. I think this is a trash killer, you know? I definitely feel that's trash. You know what I mean. It's not garbage, it's a bird. Although, some birds are dirty enough they might as well be garbage. Anyone seen a seagull lately? Exactly. Surgical gloves. That's probably a good safe bet. Everything he does is melee. So that gives us some accuracy, some crit chance, both nice things. The alternative is focus ring, but I don't think we want to dump our dodge here. Welcome, new friend. Fresh meat. Fresh meat indeed. Oh, hey, it's Doc. It's the Doc. He seems surprised. Me too. I guess for our final item, Legendary Bracer is obviously a pretty solid pickup, the extra damage. You know, 20%, nothing to sneeze at. Speed while stealth, quick damage while stealth. This is really only... Well, see, this kind of works with the build we're doing too, and this is probably better than the actual bird because we have to be stealthed to go into our bird because we prowl backwards. So this doesn't work on the first round, but it does work on every other round after that. 7 crit, 15% damage bonus. I mean, it's nice. But it is situational. Like, if we're in a position where we can't use Bird of Prey, it's less useful. I think this would probably be better as a second damage item if you're not worried about accuracy. So if you're, again, going with a Jester party, I think this would be a more viable second DPS item instead of surgical gloves. You still get the crit, you get speed, and you get damage. But I think for our current setup, this is good. This is what we're going. The classic items. Alright, let's do it. Let's go get everyone upgraded, then hit the dungeon. Wash your birds, people. Hygiene is important, yes. Bird baths in every yard. And if anything bigger than a pigeon lands in that bird bath, you're free to shoot it and have dinner. Or if you prefer, you can fire an arrow. I don't know. If you really want to, you can run at it swinging a stick, but I don't think that's going to go well for you. Just a hunch. Pathfinder. That's a cute name for it. Okay, there's an extra bit of speed. Duelist, Brigandine. Pretty standard scaling here for a higher dodge unit. I think it's the same dodge scaling as the Jester, isn't it? The Loa speaks. Does it? Does it? The Great Mademoiselle. Is that supposed to be a shortened version of Mademoiselle? Mademoiselle? Yeah, close enough. Sacred Branch. Okay. I'm sure it's all lovely branch. Whisper of Blooms. What's the dodge go up to? Dodge. That's actually surprisingly... She's got high base dodge, the Godchild, but her dodge scaling is actually kind of low for a class that relies on dodge not to kill over dead at any moment. It's actually surprisingly low dodge scaling, considering her health only scales by 3. Okay, Claws of the Jungle. Let's see. Hunter's Mark. Well, that's a sizable bonus. Now, that's definitely a hell of an upgrade. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top. Nice. And Yearning for Justice. Off we go to the dungeon. Indeed, indeed. Hey, Rold, how you doing? Money going so fast? Yeah, I know. We got stuff we can sell if we need to. Might as well be ready for this boss, you know? Fortunately, our accuracy does not go up. Oh boy. I have fears our ability to hit will not scale into champion very well. I guess we'll have to see. We might actually need that. What else do we need? That? Probably. Now, these 2 options... This one's usable in the back and hit any position. This one does definitely more damage. And it armor pierces, which might be nice. I feel like this is the one to take, but it can only be used from the front 2 positions, so if we get shuffled, it's less useful. Alternatively, we could skip Dare and just go with Wilt and Perforate. Although if that happens, we can't move ourselves, so other people have to move around her. This skill got a little less useful, given the fact that if you get hit at all now, you get knocked out. The 5 dodge helps, but it's only 5 dodge. It's not going to help that much. More often than not, you're still going to get hit and get knocked out. So this is basically a 1-round buff, essentially. I guess the dodge does persist. And it does clear marks from other targets. Although, where we're going, marks have not been a huge issue. None of the enemy really mark, so... Or seem to benefit much from it anyway. So I think we skip Dare. And go with both Perforate and Wilt instead. That gives us nice flexibility, might be able to do stuff with that. So I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Hey, finally goes up to 5. Cool. So what, I don't think the tobacco's the right idea. I definitely think we want the whip. We definitely want the pinprick. So what does this go up to? 15? Okay, not bad, not bad. We got the stuff on to resist the bleed, so that shouldn't be a huge issue. And the rooster, of course. I mean, let's be honest, that's really all she needs. The rest of this is alright, but we're putting her in the back, so she can't use this. She can't use this. This is worth it. There's some horror out there, so we'll upgrade that. Oh boy. Okay, we're taking that, we're taking that, we're taking that, we're taking that. Just enough money. Hell yeah. That was a little tighter than I would have liked. Hey, No Doubt, how you doing? Okay, hello Captain Ethanol, Grommel as well, how you guys doing? Let's see, so... You're doing a Connect 4 tournament thing, again this Thanksgiving. I mean, it sounds fun, I won't lie. I used to play some Connect 4, I loved it. Happy Thanksgiving, dudes, happy Thanksgiving to you. Question of the day, pumpkin or potato pie? It's related to the holiday. Pumpkin for sure from Captain. Not sure what potato pie is. Wait, you're not too keen on pumpkin stuff. Okay, alright. Sweet potato pie is very much the same thing as pumpkin pie, just made with sweet potato instead. They have very similar taste, but notable differences. Especially in texture. Texture's where it's really different. Although sweet potato pie does tend to be, in my experience, a little sweeter than pumpkin pie. So if you're looking for something sweeter, sweet potato pie is definitely got your back. If you're looking for something a little less sweet, a little more spiced, then pumpkin pie is typically your go-to. But they both kind of fill a similar role and tend to show up in the same places, so... they're pretty similar. They do have marked differences, though. I personally think, as long as it's not too over-sweetened, I actually prefer sweet potato pie. And I love pumpkin pie, so I really like sweet potato pie if it's made well. Hello, Ella. How you doing? And Arbalist. What a day to dungeon dive. I agree. I never had. Let's see. It is 7:39 a.m. It is. Yeah, it's morning. That's definitely morning. I'd be off to the grind at 7 that hour. Oh boy. Well, hopefully you're having a delightful morning then. Joe was hooked on the pumpkin spice trend. Well, to be fair, I was hooked on it before it was cool. You know? My OG hipster here. What is pumpkin pie? It is a custard-like pie that is made out of the meat of a pumpkin, as well as obviously usually some kind of cream or evaporated milk, sugar, and most notably a certain degree of spices. Cinnamon is common, clove is common, nutmeg. Some people like ginger in it. So it's a very spiced up pie using pumpkin. It's quite good. It's a fall favorite, you know, especially around the fall holidays. You guess okay? A bit tired and don't really know what to play. I've had those days. I've had a lot of them lately. But I'm doing pretty good today, you know. Talked to some family earlier, it's always nice. You know. Not too bad. Sounds yummy, it's delightful. It's one of my favorite pies. Right up there with pecan, sweet potato. What else? Pecan, sweet potato. I think those are just my favorite pies. Apple pie's good too, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I think pumpkin, sweet potato, and pecan pie are like right up there as my trifecta. We gotta sell some garbage. Well, let's do it. What do we sell? That's good to sell. Yep, that can go. We're not doing the bloodsuckers, so that can go. Mm-hmm. Am I rich yet? 11 grand? That might be enough for a run. Well, we never ended up doing anything with the leper, so I guess we can sell that too. Sorry, leper. I tried. But you just came in a little too late. Here we go. We can sell this stuff. This'll help. Get out of here, bottle. No one likes you, bottle. Hey, it's Comrade. How you doing, Comrade? Big turkey bear every day of my life. Perfect for this holiday? Indeed it is. It is that time of year again. Christmas and that weird stuff and such. Precisely. I actually like this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Not only because it's getting cold and I'm definitely a cold weather bear. Maybe a little bit of a polar bear. But, I don't know. I just like the festivity of the seasons, you know? As long as you can separate the materialistic side of it just enough to not be overwhelmed by it. Which I think is why most people hate the season, those who do, because it can get a bit overwhelming if you're not careful. Alright, our party's ready. We got money. Let's go. Let's go die to whatever the vengeful spirit is. Rest in peace, this party. You're done for. Probably a spirit. It's a good, probably a good bet. Yes. Four or more shovels. Good question. 4 or more shovels. Obstructions have been middling here. They seem to occur at about the same frequency as, say... Honestly, they almost feel like they're about the same as a cove, so I take as many shovels as I would into the cove. Which would usually be 5 for a long. Typically. What else do we need? We know we want some bandages. We know we're probably going to want some anti-venom, so we're going in for a boss. Herbs might be nice. Let's see. Skeleton keys. Yeah, we'll take a couple of them. Probably 3. 3's probably good. Holy water. Do we want holy water? It might be useful for the boss, honestly. This is a boss run, so let's grab it. Torches. Yep. Yep, torches are good. And no inventory space. Hooray! Cool! All according to plan. Alright, sell the extra shovel. We'll have to deal with it. Yeah, I don't even have room for a lot in them. Jeez. I hate long dungeons. They're so inconvenient. You know? Well, that's what we're saving this stuff for. Might as well grab one. let's go. Let's do it. It's time. Hey, Riverson, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. What you don't like is that as soon as October ends, you instantly start getting Christmas stuff and shoved down your throat. See, I don't actually mind that, you know? I mean, as long as it's not in October. Because, like I said, I like the season. I don't usually start decorating or anything until after Thanksgiving. But that's just because that's how we've always done it. That's how the family's always done it, you know? Where am I? There I am. Hey, Tex, man, how you doing, friend? Welcome on in. How's your turkey day? Understandable? Like the weather yourself? Only Christmas is lost to you again. Other people have to work, so... That's fair. Like, the past couple of years, I haven't really celebrated much. I've mostly been on my own. Family scattered around these days, and my old man and brother, who I would usually spend it with these holidays... one of them has moved away a little further, so it's not as easy to meet up. And the other now spends holidays with my grandmother since my grandfather passed, so a couple years back. So typically I spend the holidays on my own, but I still like getting into the spirit, you know? Alright, did I miss anything in chat while I was talking? Time's gonna hold that. Nope. Alright, wait. Management managed. To persuade your colleague and best friend to be Santa for some class including moms and little kids, like 2, 3, 4-year-old. You'll definitely be going to photograph that. Bless the holiday season. I don't know. I got the build for it. I've been Santa a few times. It's fun. I don't mind it. The little kids like it, and I get to, put my science to use for once. You know? I think it's all good. Besides, I got the voice for a solid ho-ho-ho, you know? Did more Planet Zoo today. Put in some Indian elephant. Ooh, Indian elephants. Nice. Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright, I'm out. Peace. It was fun, everybody. I'll catch you next stream. We'll see you tomorrow. It's winking at us. Okay, so that's new. That's definitely a champion level enemy. Okay. Mighty Oni. We have no idea what he does. No idea. Well, I mean, we don't have a whole lot of choice right now. Put this up and hope for the best. It's middling in speed, middling in dodge. Kind of middling. Yeah, it's about middling in dodge. I don't like it. Who do we kill first? I feel like we should definitely kill this so it doesn't put riposte up, which is going to make this fight a lot more difficult. Because this guy, I know for a fact, hurts when he ripostes. I don't know about this guy, but he looks like he probably hurts. So I think killing this and just taking its support off the table is our best bet. Dungeon group, you'll be missed. We salute you. I'm going to be eaten by a bunch of eyeballs. That's what's going to happen here. Quick, kill the beast. Now that's an impressive... That was impressive. Alright, what I didn't want to happen just happened, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so their damage didn't scale too much. At least with that attack, anyway. 11, it was painful, but not the end of the world. So far, so good, I guess. I forgot to switch her skills out. Oops. Right, well, let's get ready for the riposte. Time to dodge! If we don't get hit and knocked out, then this is definitely the way to go. Crap, I'm in a weird spot where I can't... I guess I gotta do this. Oh, no. I don't want to do it. Do this! Just get those ripostes up and running. That's what we'll do. Not 100% sure the eyeballs do the eating. They do on this creature. Look at that. Did you see a mouth there? No. It's like osmosis. They just absorb you through the eyes. They just lay on top of you and then the eyes slowly consume you. You've heard my story about eating a Jolly Rancher through my skin over the course of 6 months. For those who might need some context for that statement, I had a cast on and a Jolly Rancher got stuck in it. Although, if you really need to slow drip your sugar in, you just tape one of those puppies right to your underarm. Boom. Oh, good, you do guarding as well. That's nice. That's delightful. I'm gonna mark you. That's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna hurt. All right, let's find out. How bad is it?
Mortality clarified.
Oh, he crit me. He crit me. He pushed me back. What do you mean he pushed me back? This guy doesn't do anything for me. I need him forward. We need him forward. 10 out of 10 stories. What can I say? I'm a storyteller. And we drop out immediately. Okay, so he just knocks you back. That's all he does. Have your eye back. I have your... It's a pun. I have your back. God damn it. Wait, she didn't get knocked out. Wait, did they change it again? Oh no, she's destabilized. She's not knocked out of offensive mode. She just doesn't get to riposte, yeah. Well, we have Dare at least, I guess, so it's going to come in handy. Because so far, all this guy does is do middling damage and knock you back with everything. That's it. That's what he does. He's just here to make, like, static parties their life a living hell. Like, this guy and a leper would not get along. I'm coming for you, mister. Just hold on, and here I come. I can't even stack this up. It doesn't stack. Oh well. Oh, I lost 16 dodge, 4 speed. Oh, well, okay. So the riposte isn't gonna get back there. The riposte isn't gonna work because the this thing here debuffs our dodge, which is not. Ooh, new attack. Okay. All right. It's a stress attack. Okay. So this is more of a utility enemy than anything. Oh, shit. I actually meant to use Prowl there. Whoops. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Wait, what is that on me? Hey, we finally got a riposte off. Nice. Oh, no, I'm stunned. What is that? Do I want to know what's... I probably don't. You know what? I take it back. I don't care. Let's not ask stupid questions, because then we get stupid answers.
A decisive...
Well, that felt good.
Unnerved.
Yeah, it still hurts a little bit. Ooh, 4 for 5 rounds. That's tough. I still haven't killed it. Oh my god, I only have one person who can hit it right now because I can't get in position to get a bird of prey off. Mostly because I failed to. I hit...
The wounds of war
right. We have the anti... Okay. We don't have the strong dinkling trinket. Unfortunately. Do I just go for you? Do I mark you? I don't even... We have guaranteed to hit. Just go for him, I guess. I don't know where the hell all this accuracy is coming from, but we have it. Might as well use it. Wait, what is that? Oh, that was that one. What? I don't like the... You're in trouble. Let's go ahead and bandage that puppy up. Okay, let's try this again. Ow. Okay, that stung a little. Now, get me out of here. I have no idea what that is covering or what it's...
Perched at the very precipice.
Wait, what the hell was it? He destroyed himself.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
What the hell? What was all that? What the hell? All right. Cool. That seems questionable. He did a small amount of damage and just died. I'm not sure that was an effective strategy, honestly. Hello, Aruda. How you doing? And hello, Dritz. It's too many eyes. Absolutely disgusting. It sure is. Oh man. On one hand, I would like to get. He's safe. Well, no, because he's going to attack and go forward, isn't he? He's not safe. I really should use the diluted elixir, but then we're going to end the battle with him in a rough spot. So, yeah, get him off death's door for now. At least we got the 8 heal. That's solid. It's something. I can't really stall this fight though. Is the problem. I mean, I guess I could try for a minute. Watch him crit us with a brute force here, and then I'm going to regret everything. Get chunked down. It's going to be great. I'll feel like the turkey. I don't know who the hell cuts a turkey by punching it, but I'm pretty sure this guy does.
Their formation is broken.
And I almost missed an Annie Joe. How you doing? Nice to see you again. Hurts a little bit. Wait, was that 75% of HP? No way. It was like 4 to 7 damage, right? Oh wait, are you talking about the 11 roll? You might be talking about the 11 roll. Hi, how are you? I don't pay attention. I'm oblivious. How you doing?
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, it seems like a good time to camp. Yeah, I like some loot. Loot's good. Here, will you eat more? I can't. Oh, no. Okay, we don't need any more of that. We'll take the gem. Will you eat more? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Cool. What do we want here? Rooster, yes. Lucky. Ooh. I smell synergy. I smell synergy. The more she dodges, the more she riposts. So 15 dodge is pretty nice there. What else we got? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Scouting chance. Dodge. More dodge. More dodge. Or we can do a sparring session. Now, see, that's a tough call, because sparring session is very nice. It does give us dodge too. I think this is the option right here. This right here. More dodge pog champ. Hell yeah. How you doing, Essence? Some lad got hit and health dropped to like 25% of total. Not sure if he was 100% and hit that. Oh, no, he wasn't. I think the highest hit we took that fight was 11, which, don't get me wrong, it stings a little. But it ain't like a crit fish knocking you for 24 or anything. What's my favorite modded class so far? I would have to say it is a very tough fight between the Falconer. As far as the 2 versions of Falconer go, I think I slightly preferred Falconer 1.0, but Falconer 2.0 is fun too. And the Beastmaster. I think those two rank really high up there for me. I really enjoyed both of them. The Mambo's been a lot of fun too, as probably a 3rd runner-up here. And the Godchild, of course. Those would be in my top 5. As far as who would be 5th, now that's a tough sell, because I don't know. I don't know, there's a lot of excellent choices. It's pretty hard jockeying there for 5th position. But, we got three of my top 5 here in this party alone. It's beautiful. As far as all-around, elements go. As far as theme goes, our special boy, the punchy boy, the Thrall, will always have a special place in my heart. Because I can relate to the energy he's radiating. But just overall, like the whole package, I think the Falconer and the Beastmaster are definitely fighting for 1st position there. Alright, let's go ahead and do sparring session. We'll go ahead and put that on our 2 powerhouses here. That'll give us a little extra dodge. It's not as much dodge as going with foreseeing risk, and we don't get the scouting. This was honestly probably the better choice, but I want the extra damage. More specifically, I want the extra crit chance. So we'll go ahead and see. She's got 20 bonus dodge. That better help. We're at 55. So again, she better dodge something. Alright, so all we have left is mint under the pillow. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to give someone a mint. Here, you could have a mint. There you go. I don't think anyone had a disease, so... Nah, okay. Good rest, let's get ambushed.
In Radiance...
Already open characters. Also, how does one join the Army of Cursed Souls? That would be... Let me make sure it's open. We haven't played... Okay, it's not open. But there it is. There should be instructions in chat there. That'll fill you in. I'm ready. Bring on the death. Bring it on. I'm already not liking the look of this. That is two distinct directions we could go in. Oh, no. Do I... 5, by the way. 5. 60, 85. Oh, boy. Oh, 80% or 80... let's just go with the 80. She can heal herself up better. So, let's go with the 80, call it a day. Okay. Champion version of the Duro Tabu. Kind of scares me a little bit, I'll be honest. I feel fear right now. And I don't like it. We're gonna have to take this one down. None of them count as Eldritch. I think there's an enemy or two in here that does count as Eldritch. I think the crabs do, don't they? Something like that. Well, anyway. Oh, got two. So we can't take the drums down. With our 60% protection, we can't take them down fast enough. The odds are we're not going to be able to take this Doro down fast enough either. Definitely not. So we don't really have a great option for this fight. We're just going to take a lot of retaliation here. So I guess we'll just try laying some damage down. Take the biggest threat off the board early. Not the most fantastic roll I've ever had. Alright, well, we need the AoE healing, so we'll go ahead and put this up. Get that ticking. There it is. Death is coming. It is here. Okay, at least they wasted a turn, so we don't lose our dodge. And nobody's gonna attack our Riposta. Hey, there it is. Oh, she got hit. 55 dodge, still got hit on the first attack. Damn. Alright, that's fine. I'm coming for you. Let's put it up to 60 dodge. If 55's not enough, 60 will do. Right? That's totally it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and spread a round up here just to try and get that off real quick. I can't... Ooh, there's a chance we can kill it and skip its underground phase. Or if its turn comes up, it's definitely going underground. We got good speed. It looks like our entire party is going to go before it, but I don't think the Godchild can do enough. Let's try it. She only has to do 2 damage. No! Oh, maybe... I guess it's automatic. If you don't get the kill. Can she hit? 20% chance. Nope. Nasbar got quality puns? Always. Okay, 2 dodges, 2 resists, I'll take it. Oh, how'd that feel? You just about got one shot by a riposte. Feels bad, don't it? Okay. Okay, settle down there. Now she's dodging everything. But watch, the first attack that comes in, she won't dodge. 23% chance to hit. Do we go for it or do we... I think we just mark. It's the better bet. Nah. That was terrible. What the hell was that, though? Okay. Alright. 43. It's actually our best chance to hit so far. If we miss, we get the stealth, so this is definitely worthwhile. Okay, we got our stealth now. Okay, see, that actually worked out for us. Because now I can use, because we got the bonus. The crit chance bonus. I didn't see that cup. Of course you didn't. Well, she dodged something. Like I said, the first actual attack to come in would hit. Everything else is missing because of her dodge, but the first one would be the one. So we only got the one riposte off. It's basically a free action now, so it's not as big a deal not getting it, but building trinkets around it is kind of rough now. Because there ain't enough dodge in the world. RNG is a butt, you know, it always is. You get a turn coming up. The Godchild has a 50-50 shot at taking that down. Now we take it down. Alright, we got our stress heal anyway out of that, so perfect. That was the other option. Stress healed. Oh. 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 Yes, now she's dodging everything. Look at her go. What a monster. Yeah, now she's dodging everything. Oh, RNG. Fickle, fickle mistress. Right, so we still got the stealth, which means this should do have some nice bonus. 59% crit chance. And it doesn't crit. The entire plan just fell apart before my very eyes. When he left, she started dodging. Yeah, she was dodging before, just not his attacks for some reason. Maybe he has a higher than average. Maybe he has a higher than average hit chance. I'm not sure. That was a crit, wasn't it? All right, let's. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Not the worst decision I could have made. I'll take it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's cute. Actually, I probably should have had her pinprick herself, honestly. Well, that's fine. She'll do it this round. I cleared everyone else up, so it's fine. Nice crit. Let's go ahead and actually use the attack we brought the character for. How about that? That sounds like a plan. She's actually hitting everything. It's impressive. Ah, 10 accuracy plus 3 accuracy plus... So 18 bonus accuracy over here. That would definitely help. That's right. That's why we locked all this in. That definitely helps a little bit. All right, she can't... She's got a rooster, not pinprick. There we go. That's hell yeah. And a little help from the Godchild, as it should be. Alright, so 1 to 1, 1 to 1. 10, so you'll be down to 9 each. I don't think anyone can do 9 damage to this thing. We're helping. 8 damage, on the other hand, might be possible. In fact, I think it might be. Hold on, I think we got this. We're going in. Hurrah! 8 damage, perfect.
Give them no quarter.
Exactly what we needed.
A devastating blow.
Ooh. Okay. That bleed sound came in late. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention and I had brain lag. That could be it too. I probably had brain lag actually, because I think it does the heal over time tick first and then the bleed tick. So that's... I derped. Well, your retaliation isn't exactly scary, so I think we'll just go ahead and try and finish you off here, buddy. Five damage. Hell yeah. Maybe I should be 90% bleed resist. Maybe not. Hey, we debuffed it. We can totally get through that 55% protection now. Excellent. That looks like our health is good. She's helping. Here it comes. Boom. 1 damage. I mean, it helped last time. She is the whole reason this one died last turn. If not for her, it wouldn't have happened. Did we actually gain any damage from that debuff? I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure we didn't gain nothing. There we go. Hello, sweetie bun bun. How are you?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Do I want this gold? Probably not. Oh, doing delightfully. It's all... Okay. Okay, I see. There give me a whole lot of priorities I want to kill here. All right, let's see if we can actually dodge this guy.
Confusion. Nerves.
Dodging would be nice.
Panic.
Dodging would be fantastic. How much dodge do you have now? 24, not too bad. So accuracy isn't as a big a concern on Champion here as it is in other dungeons. Some other dungeons. 20 damage, alright, solid start. There's a chance we could take it out here in the first round, but I don't like it. There's a chance we miss, and we need to, top 2 rolls. I think we're probably... Because this guy can stress, too, the Doro. So let's just go ahead and get ready for that, I think. Grievous expect... There we go. Good job, child. Look away. When someone walks up and exposes themselves to you, you look away. Holy crap, we actually dodged his attack. Okay. Do we just go and finish her? Well, it can't bleed. It's not enough damage. We could crit, maybe. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I feel like we just take her out here and now with this.
Precision.
Yeah, I don't think that's a reason to go back. If we can get a kill up here in front, go for the kill. No sense delaying it. Especially on a stress nuker. Alright, how about you? You ready to die? That was a terrible roll. That was absolutely awful. At least riposte damage doesn't knock ours down. That's good to see. Dodging in this stream? I don't know about that, yeah. Apparently I don't either. We've gotten a lot of dodges, just not when it matters. The things we've dodged don't actually do damage. Kids, if someone exposes themselves to you, just swiftly kick them in whenever they're exposing. That, too, that works as well. That's a good thing kids don't actually want... Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't watch this. Sure, they get some valuable life advice, but I don't think it's good for the psyche, you know? See, he hit. He hit. It doesn't matter. When it matters, it doesn't happen. Send help.